You ready for this?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know what I'm saying, but
Remember we did this last year and you had no idea, but it came off good because just like you gotta look at it this way, that you're like a professional athlete and you're sitting down with an interviewer and the interviewer has all stuff and you just gotta like, you know, not say anything negative.
pretty much just answer the questions and look good.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to. I have no idea what actual number this will be because it's in.
Well, is this going to be like the cast for that week?
This will be because we're dropping this in the just like last year how we started.
Well, the number will be in the title then. There you go.
Yeah. Just like last year, if you listen to our Blooper Extravaganza, that started terribly. Yeah. And same thing here. It's just like it's gonna happen every year. That's not a smooth transition, and we talked about this before that we never cut in now, but. Yeah. I am the happy for 2017 trust now.
Oh, come on.
I couldn't think of anything
do something else. That's awful. Just do the King Pink, what is it?
The Clown Prince of Podcast, Travis Snails.
And I am the Adam Hart caster, Dylan West.
Oh, I was kind of hoping you were going to say the happiest 2017 just to be like, what's
I'm not taking that one, though. That's all yours.
Yeah, so if you've noticed by the title, we're going to do same thing as last year. It's the 2016 Blooper Extravaganza. Yes. This year, there's very little bloopers. I think that's probably to say that we're probably better at podcasting now.
I think most of our like mess ups nowadays are just like, oh, the stream went down or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
my
we don't ever really have to
or
stop.
Computer died. Yeah, so no, that because like. Well, we talked about this a few times, but I think at the beginning of casting, we always would have it on for a while to get in the mode. But now we've done it for over a year. Just sit there and go like. So, yeah, how would you, I don't know, rate this year? How was this year for the GeekVerse for you? Start from last Christmas to now.
I feel like it's just been crazy. Like we have so much going on. We have like I think we're gonna get into like all the new shows and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's just been like so much fun. You know, it's probably like my favorite part of every week. Honestly, I love it so much.
Yeah, for most parts, you know, mm-hmm. Taylor, it's kind of tough to get through sometimes, but but no, I'd agree. I think it's been fun. It's been fun to like not stroke our egos, but it's been fun to see more people start listening and commenting and whatnot. Like whether it's good or bad, whether it's people that are big fans and asking, "Oh, hey, I'd like to buy one of your shirts," to someone making like a parody YouTube account.
That's like an honor.
Yeah, I didn't. I've still not figured out
if you get to the point where you have that dedicated of like an internet hater, and I think it's more of a troll. I don't think it's really a hater. Like that's something to be proud of, honestly.
Well, I did think it was some. I didn't think it was anybody for sure in the group. I thought it was you at one point, to be honest. To preferences, and we'll get into the bloopers in a second. But this is a good story because we never talk about this on cast. Yeah. So for Taylor and I, a wrestling match, we had that, and then the results are what the results are. But then in the very first comment on the video was from this YouTube account called Travis Smells. And it was this picture, they picked on purpose the most unflattering picture of myself. I'm like, dude,
it was part like from the
I was
wrestling
picking up
match.
Taylor. Yeah. And it's just like, oh, this guy sucks. Taylor's such a better fighter. And then they made a video as well that I had to like, I'm sorry if they're listening, I had to like block it because like you showed the result of the match in your thumbnail.
It spoiled the video.
Yeah, so I was like, but maybe I think in the new year.
The video itself takes like 9 minutes to get to that point. So, for someone to spoil it like that.
Yeah, so I think, maybe in the new year, because enough time's passed the match, you don't want to spoil it. If that video's still up, maybe I'll post it on our Facebook and people can get it. Because it's
a shout out to
it's kind of funny. I think it's very strange.
Troll,
thing. But yeah, so it's been a strange but good year.
Well,
we had our first E3 and Comic-Con. We did that last Christmas.
was so much fun. We were just all hanging out the whole day pretty much and just
eating, talking.
Watch the cast, getting hyped, and then as soon as the stream is over, we just fire up the cast and just go for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a really fun weekend for sure.
Except for
Comic-Con was like a little bit. Comic-Con was a little lame, wasn't it?
Well, it wasn't lame. It's just so touch and go because you don't know. There's all the panels are so secretive, right? Where like E3, usually people now it's like, oh, hey, we're gonna be here, we're gonna be here. Where DC's not like, hey, we're dropping a Wonder Woman and a Justice League trailer because they don't want to spoil that. So I think that's the problem. I think that was good, and we had like some good like. Well, we got to see the Defenders teaser. Remember in our fist. So, but it's like I think it's just because, and then the Marvel one was bust.
I just
because
remember we were
didn't
like
see
kind of
anything.
expecting some more. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the summer in particular was really good. August was our big. Is it still our biggest month till this
Yeah,
point?
it is. It's
Yeah.
our biggest month. From a little bit of con and then some squad as well. And plus, Comic-Con weekend in general gave us 2 great moments. It gave us Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, which you got to see the first time. And we got to see The Killing Joke for
Right.
Comic-Con weekend. And that was
Killing Joke.
all many great podcasts. You can go listen to them back. But today, there's going to be some highlights. So that's the first clips. It's just going to be there are some bloopers of things that are either before or after the cast. There's some just of our favorite or funny moments or moments we're always calling back to. And then it ends with something that we've talked about many times on this cast, and that's your movies. Now, this is to preference this for people if you're new. The whole time once we start this podcast, it feels like every time there's like a movie brought up that everybody else has seen, Dylan's like, nope, haven't seen it. And every once in a while, like, I think a couple weeks ago you said you saw Jumanji, and we were all shocked because like...
Yes.
I couldn't believe it.
I can like technically say I've seen that one, but at the same time I've seen it like once, and I've seen maybe 20 minutes of it. So like I haven't really. I just like when I get the opportunity to say, like, you know what, that has been in front of my face. You know, I usually go for it.
Yeah, so I got a few examples, and I got a good one at Halloween too, because Halloween, our very first Halloween episode we did, you were like, oh, like I can't think of any scary movies, you know, like I got nothing, and then I was like mad. I'm like, I just named one, and like, oh, I got nothing, and then throughout the cast, you started to be like, oh yeah, like I saw The Conjuring, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like I just said like, can you think of anything? You're like, nope, I can't. So
I think I think for horror movies in particular, it's because I think I don't really associate like titles with horror movies.
That's fair enough.
You know, because I feel like a lot of them are like, these people are in a haunted house and there's like ghosts
Zombie
and stuff,
movie.
and it's hard to remember like the names in particular.
But other ones such as like I think the most famous one the first time we caught him was Space Jam. Never seen Space Jam, which is like in our age demographic, 5 years is like this huge movie. Yeah. Things like you didn't watch Ninja Turtle. Like there's all these like landmarks that show like Power Rangers, all this stuff that you just like, what happened?
Right. Well, I think
where did it go wrong?
I think this has kind of been my theme throughout my life, is that like I get attached to like one particular thing. So whether it'll be like one movie, like I remember one movie for one summer, like me and my cousins just watched The Waterboy like every single day that summer.
I thought you were gonna say Tenacious D for a second.
That's probably been another summer, yeah. And like the same thing with video games too. Like I'll just like instead of playing The Witcher 3, I'll just go back and play Morrowind for a 500th time. And so I think that's kind of my thing, where I just have one thing and that's fine with me, and I get really into it, and I just like to a point of like maybe an addiction, if you will. And then for things like Space Jam, you know,
which you've still not seen.
It gets to a point where it's like, I think you've passed the age threshold where like that will be a good movie.
Well, yeah, because now you watch, you're like, oh, this is kind of lame.
Yeah, and maybe some overhype too, so there's always that worry. So like I feel like Space Jam, you know, at this point that's not one I'm going to see. But there's a bunch of other classics that I still haven't seen that I definitely, hopefully will eventually.
I still think you should see Space Jam at this age to see Michael Jordan play basketball, Bugs Bunny, and just to see what your reaction is.
We'll do a retro review.
We'll do just of all the Michael Jordan movies. So
because
like,
how many people can you get that perspective where we review it like 10 years later, and all of you have your opinions. I have from a fresh new perspective.
Never seen it at an older age.
Hey, you know, maybe that could be our thing. You know, that's what our podcast has as an advantage, is that I haven't seen these things before. So.
And then we can have a separate podcast and watch the things Jessica's half watched, and watch like the second half, just the second half, and see what she thought about it. So yeah, we're gonna go into some clips. I hope you enjoy them, and then we'll be right back.
Maybe Taylor can pin it. He's our Facebook guy. Yeah.
Well, shout out to Travis. He's been doing a lot of Facebook GeekVerse stuff. In my absence.
He's been posting a lot on that.
He's been posting a ton
and then he likes it too, so I get that notification that he's done it. Thanks, Travis. Keep doing it. I'm not complaining. I'm just stating. You can edit this out if you want.
Well, then how do you feel about the original Friday the 13th then?
Oh, I like the originals. Mom. Oh, that I like that. Like I like Jason more. I mean, I don't like. Oh yeah, I like that.
Taylor's gonna be screwing on with Jason's mom, just like Shmee.
I don't think anyone's gonna have any opinion on this but me. But they've released a Shadowhunter TV series.
What is that?
The Mortal Instruments. It's a book.
Oh, they made a terrible movie, didn't they?
Yeah, but now they did make a terrible movie.
So condescending.
No, because why him making a TV show. That's why I'm like,
You guys,
He's a good actor.
yeah,
That
you
was
guys
great.
I
couldn't
feel like
see his
TV
face.
show.
It's funny because I think one of his first roles for Bryan Cranston
It was a
was
voice in the Power Rangers. Yeah, so it's supposed to
Real
be
throwback.
Phil Hader, who's a great comedian, is playing Alpha 5, the robot. Fantastic. Elizabeth Banks is playing Rita Repulsa. You've probably seen her in a bunch
Oh, I
of
know,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, she's playing the villain.
That's the Hunger Games. Hunger Games.
Effie or whatever the hell it is. Iffy. She's Iffy.
What?
That's a porn parody name.
One
Oh,
of the
Iffy. No, it's Stiffy, actually.
one of the Power Rangers is like
Stiffy.
a pop singer. Apparently,
Whoa.
yeah.
The
Lucio.
only other Power Rangers.
maybe a little musical.
Becky G,
Wow.
apparently.
Becky G.
Good for her.
Becky G.
Good for her.
Becky.
Right on.
Okay.
Uh,
This.
There's a new movie, Magnificent Seven, coming out with Chris Pratt and Denzel
Well, that's
Washington.
the
It's
It's a
Western.
double
Is
remake.
that the sequel of Fantastic Four?
That's magnificent.
You're a master.
Oh, my jaw's dropping right now. So V for Vendetta, just the way,
Creator of Anonymous.
just so articulate.
Yeah. Trendsetter.
He's very articulate, and I really like that. And just his language that he uses, is
crazy
just-
alliterations. That one scene when he says, I forget
all the V words.
all the
V's.
members.
Vindictive.
Yeah, it says a lot of V words.
It says a lot of V words.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Just his just how he goes from I just destroyed this entire city, doesn't it look beautiful, and Natalie Portman just like looks at him, it's like, you're crazy, like why would you do this? And there's so much like more to him, and he comes off like he like fucks over Natalie Portman and like throws her in a jail cell and
Ruins her life.
ruins her life.
I don't think so.
I don't really think she ruins her life, but like
Well,
just,
she was trying to kill herself at the end, right? Because that's what he says. Like, you can tell us or you'll die. And then she's like, I'll just die. I don't care.
I
Is
think
that what
it's-
happens?
No. She chooses
What
not
happens?
to tell him. She's like,
Yeah.
that's the test.
Yeah.
She never says a
Oh,
word.
I thought that was the
Yeah.
option, though. It was like, you tell us or
It
you
is,
die.
but she
Yeah.
doesn't say it.
Yeah.
That's why he's testing her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'll choose the death option.
Say it, don't spray it, you know?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
But
And just like how like
no, like it's not. It's not fully deaf. It's like
Have you ever seen this movie?
I've seen it twice.
Okay.
twice.
Tyler, Dylan.
Hi.
What if your quick thoughts on BVS? You saw it after we did our review. What did you think?
Well,
quickly?
you see, much like the start of this cast, I thought it was pretty messy. I think they were trying to do a lot, probably too much for one movie. I honestly think the trailer, that trailer that showed off like exactly what was going to happen, kind of killed a lot of it for me. I
Didn't
found
see
a lot of the
Aquaman.
movie, I was kind of like drifting off.
You didn't
Like,
see Aquaman. Spoilers.
A lot of the movies you were jerking off.
no, I was
Wait.
drifting off.
Okay.
Apparently, no one can speak.
I just missed something.
Jeez.
You said drifting off, and I heard jerking off, and I was like,
That's why
"Whoa."
Dylan
I got a
told-
dirty mind.
That's why Dylan said he only got to see half the movie. I was wondering why.
Make sure he sits in the back.
I had to keep myself interested. No, no, I don't know. I just
Don't let your kids listen to this.
I was
one.
drifting off.
Like head on with each other. I'm gonna be rooting for Godzilla more. in
But what
this
if
movie.
Godzilla's trying to destroy us and King Kong's the guy trying to save us?
I don't think Godzilla will be.
But what
destroying
if?
us.
What
Well,
if?
if he is, he must have a damn good reason for wanting to,
Oh,
and I will support him.
Oh god.
All right, Trump supporter.
Whoa.
We're gonna bring in Gorilla to fight the dinosaur. He's huge.
We're gonna build a wall around the gorilla so he can't escape.
Because that's worked so well in the past.
And lots of bananas.
With the other one that had those big insects and stuff, that really freaks me out. So to see that in this movie, I like getting freaked out in that kind of way.
Oh.
So somebody's bringing spiders into bed with us now.
You single?
No. Please don't get any ideas. That's misinterpreted.
The ideas are
Just
already
start
gone.
sending
Yeah.
Taylor spiders. We'll give you an email address. Let us know if you want to send us spiders.
Another creepy little arachnids as well.
He's a huge fan
I-
of Arachnophobia, the movie. So
No.
It's in his top 10. Go back.
Gross
Shout outs.
movie. Gross. I liked
Yes, I'm
HMs.
gonna-
I love hot macaroni.
Oh,
I don't know what you're
man.
talking about.
Yeah.
I liked HMs. I think it's a cool alternative to be able to like ride your Pokemon and all that nowadays.
Oh, wow.
They even took a
Aaron Taylor shirt.
But I like the HMs.
That's why he wants them pristine.
Untouched. Fresh Pokemon.
It was
Clean.
it was quite the market.
Not even a
there.
single fingerprint on them.
On the deep web.
Get your filthy little hands on me.
They're more valuable on the market. What can I say?
Oh, you're going to hell.
Aren't we all though? I mean,
I'm not. JJ told me.
we're all so excited for so.
I loved it, so I can see like there's obviously a lot of hate for Ghost in the Shell. So
Well,
I
I'd say
was
for the casting.
oh the casting. Oh, I thought for you meant for the movie.
Well, I
That's
guess
just
so.
you. You're being Taylor.
I think there is kind of, but it's more not that the movies. You make it sound like people are like fucked. Ghost in the Shell's getting made a super popular anime. Fuck these anime nerds. Fuck! Did you hear them in Ghost in the Shell? What's next? Fuck! We're gonna make 99 balloons.
They have to escape through the city of 1,000 planets.
Wow, there's a lot of escaping to do. There's 1,000 times.
That's
gonna
a
be
lot of
They have to escape 1,000
That's a lot of
planets.
sequels.
Yeah,
That's 999.
Yeah, we're releasing 999 more movies. You know,
Next,
it's gonna be good.
J.K. Rowling's writing them all.
We're pretty excited. We're
next-
pretty excited.
millennia.
Yeah,
Will be dedicated
if
to
you
this
like
film.
Valerian, you're fucking covered. We don't know what's gonna happen when Dave Hahn and Cara Delevingne die, but we're gonna use her
they'll be in
kids.
there for at least 60 to 70 more.
Well, no, it's part of the story. The main characters die and they pass on.
But what happens in the graphic novels if those characters went to every one though? Then they're kind of screwed. Then we're gonna get CGI.
Well, the graphic-
you know the
the
Beast.
graphic
We're gonna get
novel's still-
CGI Dane DeHaan.
What if the graphic novel's still going on?
No, but I mean, like, what if they, in the graphic novel, the fans of Valerian are pissed. When in the graphic novel, those characters, those exact characters, want to go to every
Oh,
planet.
they do, yeah.
So then that means it has to be Dane DeHaan, or we're gonna recast at some point.
At that, well, I mean, think about it, that's a few decades from now. Maybe we can
Oh, of
clone
course.
people.
Oh yeah.
Time machines, portals, and things like
And
that.
if there's anything we should be cloning, is Dane DeHaan and Cara Delevingne, so they can make the 999 Valerians that are left.
That's what
I
I would
feel like
initially
that's
think.
what-
I would take 999 Cara Delevingnes. So
Wow, I mean,
Over $9.99.
That's a
Mads
lot.
Mikkelsen's.
what? No, God no. Is that a joke question?
We don't go there.
Yeah, is that a joke question? Like, happy birthday to
Mads?
Mads. Belated birthday to Happy Mads.
either way, Melee is the best game in the world.
I feel you.
And if I can get one more person into the game by watching Summit,
Melee, just don't know.
Exactly.
That's it.
no one
I'm
cares.
in
They
your
don't
boat.
care.
No, they don't.
It's
These
happened
guys
a
eat
couple
Timbits.
times
I
now.
really do care.
Taylor cares.
We
these
talk
guys
about
don't.
Taylor's
Star Wars.
interesting.
I
I am.
zoned out.
I am.
Talk
You got
about
that
COD,
posture
I zoned
going
out.
on.
I was just-
This is serious
Oh.
stuff.
Kirkland was he was asking, I was just talking to him about him asking about what date it was, and we were figuring out.
I have an optometry appointment on the 22nd.
For
But
4
the
straight
thing
days.
is,
Some lunicles.
for 4 straight days, for 24 hours a day.
I don't know how serious it is.
Okay.
You may
Depends
never
what's
see
wrong with my
again.
eyes, yeah.
But I mean, if you had to pick between your eyes and Melee,
Yeah,
He's going to be
exactly.
practicing to be Daredevil.
That's tricky because it. Okay.
It is tricky to be Daredevil. He's blonde.
I'll check it out
superhero.
for sure.
Yeah, he can't enjoy Melee. That's why he has such a struggle with life.
No, he'll just like use his powers to like watch what you're doing on the controller and then
where
act
is this, sorry?
accordingly.
He's
Where
in
is it?
Hell's Kitchen.
it is a house in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's in
It's in a house.
It's
Yeah.
they just have this big
No, the
house.
Summit's a really,
It's like
really
gaming
cool
house.
organization. They called Beyond the Summit. They just invite they do this for every game. Like this is just the Smash
All
Summit,
the
and they
big
just
games,
invite
yeah.
like top players. Just
their
go
house.
hang out in this like mansion, and they all just chill.
I was going to say
They
this
do
is,
Mafia. They streamed Mafia last time with like 30 smashers, and it was hilarious.
This is not a critique.
Yeah.
I just feel like if they call it a summit, it should maybe even be held in like a
On
gymnasium.
a mountain?
Or no, just
A
somewhere.
gymnasium.
somewhere
Why does
big-
Summit make
No
me think of a
Wi-Fi.
gymnasium?
No, I think
Yeah,
of like
I'm a little
I think of
confused with that.
anywhere
Like a
but a
mountain.
house.
Yeah, a mountain, like a summit.
Anywhere that to me a summit is like arena, a convention center, maybe even a gym. Sometimes small sports organizations do small gyms. That's why I'm saying
The
that.
thing is,
I think
Do a
of summit.
life-size Beyblade arena.
it's such
I
a
think that'd be
small like
What?
focused event that there's literally 16 players.
The thing
You
about the
can't, you're
Summit,
not gonna have a big
put that in your
gymnasium and then
mouth.
have 16 players sitting in the middle of
Yeah,
it
just
and just have all this
have, like, a
empty room
spotlight
of
on it.
nothing.
the thing with Summit, Travis, is it's not about like who wins this tournament.
It's
Like, that's
all
not
about
really
good
important.
camera work. You make that arena
for the
look
fans.
filled.
No, because it's not about like
It's
who's the
FDF
best player, who's gonna
for
get
the
first.
fans.
It's about the people, really.
I just
And
feel
Melee
like
has a
maybe-
lot of really
maybe they
awesome
should just
people.
use
Building
event.
bonds, having fun. friendship.
I think the word
Back to the
summit.
root of video games.
When
having
you
fun.
said summit, I just imagined a lot of people with a bigger area. That's what I'm just saying.
Like
I'm
a
just
life-size Beyblade arena.
I'm not. I'm not talking about the event. I'm
He
just
likes
talking about the
fun, yeah.
word summit. I thought that it would be
Yeah.
bigger than.
I don't know, like when I hear WrestleMania, I picture that they should do it on the moon. So I think it's kind of lame that they should.
WrestleMania.
That's a
WrestleMania.
good point, Dylan.
No, WrestleMania
Actually, I think we should just
was
move on
in
and
a
just call it-
100,000
Let's just
person
ask you.
arena.
You said 6
Yeah, but
guys
this isn't
were
like
invited?
something that
So it's
people
like
go
this
to and watch.
situation right here.
That's not what I said.
But
You said
think-
16, right?
There's literally 16
There's
players.
16 invited
And
players,
it's
but there's a
not
bunch
like-
of other community figures.
This isn't
that
like
are
a
there.
live event that people go to the house and watch. It's literally only the players and the casters are
I'm
there.
just saying
And
they
then on
shouldn't use the
Twitch.
word summit. That's my only critique.
It's a branding thing,
I'm not-
man.
I know.
Yeah, it's a
I'm just
brand.
saying maybe someone should have
It's a
branded it
brand.
differently. I'm not telling them that the event is bad. I'm not saying that it's
I mean-
not people. I get what the event is, that people don't watch play. I just feel like summit is the wrong word to describe a house.
What? I don't-
activity.
Well, that's like saying you can
It
say
must be
Star
getting
Wars.
late.
It's not literally wars between stars.
okay, but
It's
that's
very
Wow.
misleading.
Boom.
It's very
But
misleading.
I'm not defending Star Wars. Sure.
Here's what
I'm
they're
just
going
talking
for,
about the
Travis.
summit word.
Here's what they're going for. The summit is like the peak of the mountain. It's the top of the top. And that's who all these
Well, then
players
Jessica's
are.
right.
They have the 10 best players in the world and then the 6 voted players. So it's the top, the best, the highest echelon
That
of
And
is
MMA
the
players.
summit of a
At the very
mountain,
top of this mountain, and they duke it out.
and the
Well,
summit of
all
a
being
mountain
friends.
isn't
And you guys
very
saw how
large.
that worked
It's
up
a
over
very
Daredevil.
small. It's a very small peak. It's not like a large
So why don't they call
plateau.
it the peak?
Because the
Boom.
summit and peak are pretty much the same thing.
Peak sounds better.
I don't know. Summit sounds.
I
epic.
think peak sounds
Peak
forced.
sounds like
To me, if I
chill.
if I,
The peak
Okay,
sounds
what
like
sounds
the best
better?
of the best. Like you're at the peak.
What sounds better,
When you
beyond
said
the
s-
peak or beyond the summit?
When you said summit, no, peak, because that's kind of cool. When you said summit, I'm picturing a big event, not even with people, but I'm picturing big event. So when I tune in, I just see these people in a house, I'd be like, oh,
'Kay,
that's
Travis.
the summit.
It is a big event.
Let me-
Even my
just-
It is
school
a
has
big
a
event.
summit that is like in a building by itself.
You ready
Like,
for this? Summit doesn't pique my interest.
Ooh, puns. Puns of
Cool.
damage on that one.
Man, next time you guys bring up
Critical pun.
anything, I'm just going to shit talk all of it. I'm going to be so much fun. I can't wait.
I did not-
I thought we were all friends. I thought we were on the same team
I
here,
don't
the GeekVerse, but
Yeah, this-
apparently
this is-
not.
But Dylan, you have something to say? You look like.
I have no opinion on Space Jam.
Have you not seen the first Space Jam?
I have not even seen the first.
Oh, what?
Actually?
You were a kid at one point, right?
Apparently not.
Oh man,
Oh, that is a movie we're watching.
you're not
I'm
allowed
gonna
to see
review.
Fantastic Four until you watch Space Jam.
I don't know. It's
You're
just
grounded.
Never to come up in my life, I guess.
Did anyone watch Power Rangers as a child?
Yes, if someone didn't watch Power Rangers, they shouldn't be allowed on this cast.
So, Dylan, are you allowed on this cast?
No.
Because it doesn't look like
you
it by
didn't
your
watch
face.
Power
I'm
Rangers?
done. I'm kicked out.
Oh,
Taylor?
My mic, you guys can't record any.
Has anyone watched Saw here?
I want to actually. I haven't seen them, but
It's like we do live in a world where kids have seen that Jungle Book one. I've never seen the cartoon, which I think is a crime.
I've never
Parents-
seen.
It's a
You've never
crime.
seen Jungle Book before.
what?
I know the Bare Necessities song because we sang it in choir in elementary school.
I actually may have never seen it either.
Oh,
That's not
my
surprising.
God.
Why are you more surprised when I said that?
yeah.
And the last one I have for trailers, Jason Bourne. Did you see that?
No,
No.
I'm not. I don't
I saw
know.
it.
I have no connection to that series either.
Didn't see as a kid? No. What about you two? Or would you see it in the theaters?
I didn't watch Ninja Turtles as a child.
Okay.
I have no attachment to them.
You didn't watch a lot of things as a child, as we find out progressively through this cast.
Well, here's another one. Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what is everyone's kind of like first moment of like horror and like
Horror?
yeah, like I'll get into mine later because I'll
I
talk
don't-
about
I
the
don't
movie.
remember.
You just.
I'm not
you
as
don't-
into it as you are. I don't remember.
But there's no like, what would be like your first scary movie you ever saw?
I don't know. I have
You don't
no
know?
idea.
What was the last scary movie you saw?
I don't know. Either.
Oh my goodness!
I don't watch like a lot of movies, man.
I know, but like
I'm a video game person.
even when Halloween's on, there's nothing on the TV that like you sat down and watched.
No. I don't have time right now. I'm so busy with school. I don't have time to watch TV.
Not right now, but like
Your whole
last
life.
Halloween.
I don't remember.
17 hours
I don't
ago.
remember movies like you remember movies.
Phobia, really?
Arachnophobia
No.
is worse than it like freaks.
Is it more scary?
I mean, you know what it's about.
It's just like thousands and thousands of players.
But like,
Yeah.
no, I mean like, is it
But
more
it's
like
creepy.
rated
It's
R?
like, ugh.
no, like
'Cause that's why I
Do you know
think-
what it's about though?
No, I've never actually heard.
What
of
is the
this until
plot
now.
again? I don't really
Well,
remember. There's just like a lot of
this-
spiders.
See, you've seen a scary movie.
It's not that.
I've
We
seen
know
it.
you've seen some. I was just trying to find one.
Well, here's the thing. I've seen a few, but they don't get
They're not
emotional
scary.
connections in my brain. Like I don't remember them like you do.
Or do you think you just don't get scared at all?
I think maybe I don't like to, so I just like no.
There's something here. No, it's actually just an intervention.
And so my way of coping with that is just laughing at them and saying they're really stupid and like just laughing with them instead.
Making fun of like their choices.
Yeah, so like if you guys seen Insidious, there's like the like,
you've seen Insidious.
I've seen a few. Okay, I don't know.
I asked
You're taking a deeper hold for yourself here, Dylan.
Did that, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Like the past decade was The Conjuring. Have you seen The Conjuring?
I saw that one.
Oh my god! Weren't those great clips? Weren't they fantastic?
Good.
So good. So many great memories. The other thing that happened from last year, which is funny because I didn't even think about the 1 year anniversary of like Dynamic Duos coming up. After our Christmas special in January is when our spin-off show started. We started Dynamic Duo, started Repeat. Taylor started Geeks Creed. And now we got Spider-Man Retrospective.
Yeah,
we got
to me those like Dynamic Duo and Rant Rave Repeat. Those feel like they've just been around since the conception, just because they've been for so long now.
But yeah, they weren't until January 2015,
so
or
about,
2016.
About 7 or 8 months after we first started. I guess.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, so we added those, and we added Geeks Creed. We added that. So like this, I don't know what there's not too much to say about this. This is just a few clips. Most of them are. I didn't pick any. I didn't. There's no Geeks Creed because you can know Taylor. You think I don't edit stuff anymore? Taylor edits the hell out of Geeks Creed to let you know. Oh yeah, he does because like, people
to be
don't
honest,
notice
like I don't like I listen to most of the side shows, but like I'm not a huge Assassin's Creed person, so sometimes I'll tune in and if he keeps them like half an hour, like I'll do it, but
I listen to.
There's only so much time in the day, and I don't know how much I want to dedicate to Assassin's Creed.
Because, I guess we've probably met him by now, wink, when we're filming this. But I do like Geeks Creed as someone that does not very much like Assassin's Creed, but I like him and Ruben's little back and forth. But the thing is, Taylor...
Ruben also has like the golden podcast voice.
Oh, I know.
His voice is so good.
Yeah, but Taylor being maybe more perfectionist than mine, I couldn't think of any, and I listened to a couple of them again. He had no edits, no nothing that was like too on the nose or anything like that. So these are a couple of like Dynamic Duo, mostly Rant, Rave, Repeat, those ones. Because the Spider-Man ones, we haven't really started. There's only been, I think, 3 up until this point. And to me, those podcasts are informative, but the whole thing's kind of a joke, to be honest. Like, they're informative. We laugh a lot, and we talk a lot, but it's pretty funny because we're reviewing
and I feel like that of all the shows is like the most structured. And
it actually is.
Like that,
our
that is by
show,
far what I take the most notes on for that show.
We're like students. Yeah, we have the Wikipedia page where like other shows like it's kind of up in the air sometimes. So yeah, these are some clips from that.
And then Rant Rave Repeat is kind of just like a blooper reel in itself.
Yeah, I didn't pick. I only picked one clip from Rant Rave Repeat, and it's when Liam, you'll get to hear, couldn't remember a certain celebrity's name, and I knew who he was talking about, but I just bugged him, and I just kept saying a bunch of names over and over and over. So there you go. You get to hear some clips from the fallen Liam. I'm not sure if he wants me to say his last name anymore. It doesn't matter because he's still on the cast, but former Dynamic Duo. Liam makes a couple appearances here, so you can listen to that. We'll be back. Are those worse than Howard the Duck and Superman 3?
I've never seen Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck is... Kyle, have you seen Howard the Duck?
No. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
we'll take Howard the Duck off because
the only
Liam
movie
hasn't seen
on
it
this list that I have seen is Batman and Robin.
Great. So it's down now.
So it's really just you guys.
Howard the Duck off. Cause I don't
and Fantastic Four.
Right. Okay.
Which I probably, out of all of these,
Ghost Rider, I'll give you Elektra at 60.
That's fine. So it goes Ghost Rider and then Elektra. Man, it's not second one. But are those two worse than Superman 4?
Yeah, because those are just boring. And like they're bad films, but like Ghost Rider is like it assaults the senses. It is vile to even witness. It could be used as a war crime. Film.
It's not that bad.
He was in a movie called Loaded 4.
Yeah.
Which was a really good movie.
Yeah, I did like that one. There's something about these last 3 that it makes your skin when you have like a sound like nails on a chalkboard? It's like that for like 2 hours. There's just... And Taylor, you're a really nice guy, but I gotta question your judgment if you're thinking that
He just loves the Ghost.
Man, that's like how much I love Amazing Spider-Man. I would pick it over BVS and Man of Steel.
Yeah.
I got shut down so hard. I feel you, Taylor.
You know what?
I got you, fam.
I might not even sleep today. Just thinking about this might stop these movies making me nightmares.
Here's what I say. 12 million people play WoW. If those 12 million people go,
are gonna illegally download it.
you know it. You know it.
Does anyone have a
Thor.
list right now?
Yeah, Thor, because Gwen's not on my list.
I don't know. I'm super biased, so I'm just saying Gwen for 23.
Oh, fuck off. Do you honestly think she's better than Thor or Star-Lord? Do you think she is better than Chris Pratt?
Okay.
For what she has
Thor,
to do in that
Star-Lord,
movie?
and then Gwen.
What? Show up and be attractive?
What? No.
Gwen Stacy is the most one-note
She makes you
character
fall in
ever.
love with her.
Because she's hot.
No!
When she dies,
That's her personality
when
and
she
her
dies,
red hair.
you're sad because of how Andrew Garfield reacts.
No, I'm
not
sad because that
she's
relationship is broken. It's gone because it's established so well. She's so cute. The thing I bring
Exactly.
No,
This is
I
based
meant,
on attractiveness.
No, I did not say
her
she is so
ability to
cute as far
act.
as her looks. I meant cute. At one point when she's talking with Garfield in the first Spider-Man, and she does this thing where she picks up her bookshelf, she like spins, and she's like, "Oh, I'm going the wrong way," and blah blah blah.
Because she's adorable. That's why it works.
But you still have to act that way. Kirsten Dunst is a babe. She's not adorable.
She's not a babe.
Whatever.
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
What are you going to say? Maggie Gyllenhaal's attractive
No,
now?
that's not-
Let's not get to the straight up lies.
You know who I'm at?
Maggie Gyllenhaal. No, you know what?
Maggie Gyllenhaal's entered the fray.
No, you know what? I'll throw in Michael Caine as Alfred.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. There's...
That in the theater would have been an applause moment of like fuck, like because it is a good entrance of the like a Cake's cap shield, like I'm sure there'll still be applause, but if we wouldn't know that was coming, that would have been so cool. And now we do know it's
what
coming.
movie it was, but they actually filmed like a different trailer than what actually appeared in the film.
District 9.
Was that it?
Well, I feel like, I don't know, for me, District 9...
you said the answer that was such...
You were sure. I just wanted to change your mind. I don't know. I felt like District 9...
I could very well be that too. But even then, I can't believe they didn't introduce Wasp yet.
They did.
God damn it, is it getting late? But I mean, like, as like...
Ant-Man. They gave her the
wasn't that-
costume at the end of the movie.
Yeah, they did too. But I was
Wasn't that like the
next-
antagonist in the whole movie?
No, like,
What is happening to you?
no, Wasp ends up, well, it's Ant-Man's wife.
Black Widow and Arrow, but it's his daughter in this movie.
Oh, it's his daughter? Oh, yeah. That's...
Have you seen Ant-Man?
I have, but apparently I am
Black
so
Widow
tired.
and Arrow, DC Marvel, and then you like, isn't she the antagonist? No, she's the second side part character.
Honestly, to be honest, I'm just drawing blanks.
Oh, and sorry, this is something we talked about last year when we were Roundup. I think J.K. Simmons is a casting choice that everyone's happy with. We talked about superhero Roundup, like what was last time, and then we figured out Benedict Cumberbatch. That was the last one that happened that everyone was like, okay, cool. But no one was like,
feel
fuck Benedict.
Yeah, but I feel like
Fuck him and his
Cumberbatch
kids.
is like one of those guys, you can put him in anything and you'd be like, I'm going to see that.
But that's what I mean. That we were like, what was the last casting that was not somebody that was thrown in there, but like it happened? We're like, oh, that's good.
Were people...
and we said there was a
worried about
female.
Gal
What was the
Gadot?
female? Yes, because her acting's kind of strong. What was there's?
Actually, I really liked her in that. Just to bring that up, I thought her accent would piss me off.
Stop talking. You're gonna make me forget. What was the female? We said Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
the other
that's
one. We were
true.
like, everyone was fine with it. Like, yeah.
Not
right.
Halle Berry? The face that Travis made.
You look like you look like we just kicked your dog.
One day we'll live stream this podcast and it'll be so much fun.
People like him
Of
punching
course.
one of the Lego guys and them falling apart because you know you can just reassemble them.
I love like the Batcave, and I love that like all his suits were there and everything like that, and then he had the robe with the
Lobster
mask.
thermidor.
Yeah, and then he's just
making lobster with a mask on.
and he's just standing there watching like it looks like it's gonna be so amazing. Like it looks
Yeah,
it
it
literally could
does.
be the best movie of 2017, and that's the same year Justice League comes out. Like all this, it's funny. Like
And the next Star Wars as well, Episode 8.
yeah, I don't know.
Episode 8? Yeah, Episode 8.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just excited, and like I'm biased because I love Batman, so I'll probably love it more than Lego Batman, but or Lego Movie. But it just looks like they have so much potential, and it looks like it's
Are
just
they
going to
making
be a
another
fun
Lego
time.
movie too?
No, they're making the new Star Wars Lego game. Did you just say that?
No.
Oh.
Are they making...
I don't get what's so funny.
You're You're so out of it, man. I said, are they making a sequel to the Lego movie?
No.
And you turned to me and said, no, they're making another Star Wars Lego game.
I don't know about the movie. I just got sidetracked.
Sorry, Warner Brothers, fuck you. We're just making Star Wars games now. Yeah, literally that.
But I'm right.
Yeah, that's not the point. That's basically, you know what? I think Arrow, I have no idea why he's in the Avengers.
He knows that's what you said.
That was just like what I said. I don't think I've ever seen a trailer do this. You're like, District 9. Really? I don't know. You seem to be answering things with so much enthusiasm and assuredness. What Star Wars game they're making it? He's crying.
I don't know what's so funny.
You're so high. I was looking at the fact that it's like what? It's like 11:20. I'm sure we've all had some long days.
Probably there's people listening to like these bitches. It's only 11:20.
We were up to like 1 o'clock podcasting the night before, last night.
It was just like your question had nothing to do with Leah's
I know. I just interrupted. I just had a thought and I blurted it out. I didn't care about Liam's question. I said, fuck Liam's question. I need to know if I'm right. So, am I right?
I'm sure you are.
Thank you.
That's
all I wanted.
It's like two completely different studios. Like
I don't care about the studios.
Two different mediums.
I love it. Well,
how do you feel about you want a new Batman movie? Oh yeah, they're definitely making a season of Arrow. Definitely. You just took two things. That
I can't multitask.
He took two things of Lego that were similar, and he asks. And they're definitely different companies. One's making video games, Kyle, and one are making films. They don't make them both. They're
you know
not
what binds them together? Lego.
All right, yeah, there's a common thread. It's the glue that holds these things together. Like
Hawkeye's the Lego.
Hawkeye's Lego.
Lego Hawkeye movie. But no, it was just like, are they making a Lego movie too? And you snap back. You were looking at me and you snap like, oh, they're making a Lego Star Wars game. Like, that's not.
Apparently, I need to go to bed.
Oh my god.
Fuck you guys.
I'm sure people have.
People are not laughing.
What?
Just so
or they're laughing just at you.
Thanks,
but anyways, the point that I was gonna say, like as
they're making a Star Wars game.
Yeah, believe it or not. No, just as nerds, I think it's so cool that we have.
Well, actually, I just have one thing to say.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
In this, and I didn't notice this the first time, but we read it this time. The jar of piss.
Oh yeah,
it's in a mason jar.
Granny's peach tea.
Granny's peach, which is like okay, like I get the symbolism there.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck did he manage to get a jar of piss
without a lid? We looked too.
Without a lid, which means it would smell. Like that's the first thing you walk into a room and you breathe in, you take a deep breath before a speech. You go, why is there piss? Do you guys smell piss? This is the courthouse. And then you would have seen it and you'd be like, guys, we gotta cancel this. Something's wrong. We gotta check everything again. Like. And like it's so goddamn stupid. And even not just that, she's the last one to sit down. Every other senator would sit down and be like, "Do you guys smell piss? Is that a jar of piss there?" Like, and that means he had to pay off all the security guards, all their security detail to get piss in the goddamn courtroom, whatever it is.
And the thing I like with it out having a lid is either one, someone had to walk and be really careful putting it down, or someone brought like another jar of piss to dump into the mason jar of piss. Like you said, the symbolism is great, but it's like when we really, and I never really thought about too, like how did they get it in there? And like, yeah, for him to go through that trouble, it's like, yeah, he's really sending her a message, but it's like, how did he go through all that?
To get a jar of piss there.
Yeah, I know. Like, no, I like your point. Like, don't you smell piss? Like, so and
for that matter, in that scene, he kills Mercy as well. Like, his kind of what appears to be his number 2.
Yeah.
For no reason.
I'm number 2.
And like, she even looks around. She's like, "Hey, how come Lex Luthor's not here?" Even though she's the one that probably brought the piss there. So she probably brought the piss and was like, "That's weird. I thought he would have really enjoyed when she looked at the piss jar."
And then in this cut, I don't think it was in the original, they say that maybe Superman was like They
An
were
accomplice.
Yeah, accomplice.
Yeah, as if Superman needs to bring in a fucking wheelchair bomb to destroy the U.S. Senate. Like it was like that has to be like people are like, oh yeah, this will like I get to see him in the writers' room. Oh, what if he was an accomplice? That's fucking dumb. Like, you've seen this guy.
I'm sorry if you like this movie. I give it a 6 out of 10, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like that's the thing. Like, I feel like some of the stuff that was on this cut is really bad. And that's one of those things like, yeah, Superman he doesn't need an accomplice. He's the most powerful man.
And then some people are like, oh yeah, but that's what they thought. Yeah, but if they were just like taking a step back and be like, he literally has already saved our planet. Okay, yeah, maybe he's evil.
Saving people.
Yeah, he's sitting there saving people. Why the fuck would he bring in a bomb to make himself look better when he's then shown flying all over the world saving people?
And like, if he was gonna blow this place up, don't you think he wouldn't be there? So when it blew up, he'd be like, "Oh, that's suspicious." But like, why would he?
Yeah, why would he be there? Oh, because he knew he'd survive. That would not rid him of the guilt. Like what? Like.
Oh man, the memories, so great.
The memories,
so great. So now
I don't even know if I was in any of those clips. To be honest with you, I probably wasn't.
I don't actually know because I edited this so long ago. Our last one we have. It's kind of fitting. Last year we did the same thing. I said this. Taylor Field is the gift that keeps on giving. He's somebody I couldn't even write or think of.
Like, he's the most surprising person.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly, like, maybe I've met in my life. Like, he constantly surprises us with something that we had no idea.
Yeah. Anytime, whether it's from movie ratings or what he likes or doesn't like, you know? Like
10 out of 10 on Suicide Squad.
Yeah, like the other day when he just said that game randomly blows, and Taylor never says that. You know, Taylor's just Mr. Nice Guy. So, what this is, last year we had, you should go back and listen to that. That was some of his stranger stories about McDonald's and whatnot. Yeah. This montage of clips is...
Well, yeah, also, because there's a lot of new people here. If you haven't gone back and listened to the bloopers cast from our first year, you should definitely do that, because there's some things that we still reference on there.
Yeah,
our weekly class, just because those are some of our favorite moments.
That's a good idea. Like, if you look at our library and say, like, man, that's all podcasts, I don't know if I can get them through all, like... The 2015 podcast or the blooper one is probably the best one because we have like you get to hear some of our favorite
couple of, like classic stories.
You get to hear where like the originals come from and everything like that. Like so, this montage is of Taylor Field getting shut down by us, and what I mean by this is just like what we said, Taylor's a different individual, but there's so many times where now we've just come to expect him to say certain things, and like for example, we were talking about. When they announced Rogue One was going to be called the Star Wars story, and we were talking about that, and everyone's talking about ideas like, oh, that would be good, and then Taylor's like, you know what's a perfect title? Rogue Squadron, and we're like, no, that's awful. Like everybody on the cast unanimously just like, that's terrible, like that's an awful title. And that when I listened to it, because when we get close to the special, like I know it sounds like I'm boosting our ego, but I listened to just for the special, I listened to a bunch of them over to see if I can get moments, or I got to find time codes of moments that we always quote and whatnot, like couple weeks ago with the Valerian when I threw that in the bloopers but I had to go back and listen when that was. So this I listened and I found this wasn't even a planned thing. I went in listening for the ones with Dylan and the movies. This wasn't planned. I'm listening to podcasts and I just find like there's ideas or things he brings up, and I think it's always in general he'll bring up like Call of Duty news and we're like, oh no, like because it's always some map pack, it's always something like that, it's always something like predictable but at the same time like you don't exactly know where he's going.
Oh, and then even, like, because as of recording this last week, he was talking about some Pokemon news. He's like, some data miners found something for a Pokemon game on the Switch. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, that is just, I feel like you just read into a rumor or, like, some troll. Like, yeah, just...
He's a very unique individual. So
he gets excited.
He does, and that's why we love him.
He's got that childhood joy, that childhood magic. He hasn't been tainted by the...
Yeah.
You know.
I think we need that because we're all different levels of, I think, cynic, all of us. You know, I think we all have our cynicism. So this is a little montage of Taylor Field.
Oh, and I mean, you guys are just going to hear some, but if you like scroll through our group chat that we have on Facebook where we discuss things, you could probably find a whole nother bunch of times like Taylor gets shut down, especially by Travis.
Yeah,
even earlier today.
I've hinted at it, but oh yeah, I forgot about it. I've hinted at it, but like this kid literally just makes up like sales figures for Xbox sometimes. Like, no, I'll be like, I'll throw him an article, and he's like, that's a fabrication. Like, And sometimes Dale's pointing out, he does, like, I don't know sometimes anymore if this is him just being a troll or if he legitimately believes this or he heard something so he takes it. You know, like, I have no idea sometimes. He's just he's biggest mystery. Yeah, we've known him for maybe, coming on 3 years here soon. Still couldn't tell you, like, I can tell him things that he likes, but how would I describe Taylor Field? I think, like you said, like a child at heart, pretty much like that. And maybe that's good. I wish I loved all the things he did. Like, every movie we do, like, he hasn't...
I would love it if Call of Duty games were so great that I could get a new great game every year. Like, that's the dream, right there.
So, this is Taylor Field. He's going to take us away, and then we'll be back for our send-off to 2016. Suicide Squad trailer came out this week. What does everyone think? You all watched it, correct?
I watched it.
I did.
Okay, I wasn't sure. You just looked faintly at me.
I had something on my mind.
I made one request.
Sorry.
Did you see it, Taylor?
No.
Nice.
He's lying.
He's
fucking lying. He's gonna make it up. He's gonna be like, yeah, it was good. I like the Joker. Don't tell. No. Let Taylor go first. What did you like about the trailer?
Yeah, I'm down here.
What was your favorite part of it?
Yeah. How long was it? No.
I like seconds 30 through 34.
What was my favorite part? Well, there's a part with the Joker, and I really liked. It was I can't remember the name of the band that did the music, but the music.
Queen. It's fucking Queen.
Sorry,
the biggest music acts of all time.
Sorry, my mind was drawing a
blank. It's one of many people's favorites of all time. Bohemian Rhapsody.
That was so...
Oh, what is that band?
An infinitive amount of facts about Z Nation, and you can't even tell us who sings Bohemian
No,
Rhapsody.
it's not that I just said I forgot the name of it, just so I couldn't remember it, because I saw the trailer earlier, so it's not like I had...
Earlier today?
Yeah.
I feel hurt.
I haven't seen it today at all. It doesn't matter. You should know that's Queen.
Every single person in the world knows every single lyric to that song.
Yeah.
I know. I'm singing it in my head right now.
It's like the son of Krypton in here.
There's definitely a lot of heated things going on.
The what?
Here.
It's like the son of Krypton in here.
Is it?
What?
I don't get it.
Is that supposed to say it's
like
hot?
a Kryptonian sun, because it's so hot.
But our Kryptonian suns
I thought you just said sun.
Yeah.
They're like dying suns.
I wanted to keep
Wouldn't
it
they be colder?
GeekVerse kind of.
Or no, I guess they'd be hotter.
It's
all
gone.
right, Gandalf.
It's gone.
Yeah. You and your fucking riddles.
Well, that's the only other alternative, so I think a Star Wars story is...
I don't know. I still
perfectly
think
fine.
Star Wars Rogue One would have been.
exactly.
I feel like it's a bunch of guys that were in a room and like, what should we do? And like, a Star Wars story?
I think if they called it Rogue Squadron, that would have been perfect. I think
Rogue
everyone would.
Squadron.
No, that's what they call it though. Rogue Squadron. That's what it's called though. From the old games.
I
the
like
Rogue
books.
One's already geeky enough.
Nah, that's
I like Rogue One.
They have
So-
giant chinchillas.
With Cloverfield, do they keep you like? I feel like the kind of impression I get is you don't really get to see any of the monster until probably like a few seconds at the end. That's what I kind of feel like seeing the trailers for this.
Well, we're
movie.
trying to
Well,
avoid
do you want-
spoilers.
yeah, do you
Yeah, you're
want-
such an
we're not-
asshole. We just said,
Yeah.
let's
No,
not...
I'm not looking for a spoiler, but I'm wondering if like
But that is
exactly
a
what
spoiler.
you're
I don't want to know anything.
That is precisely what you're asking.
The answer is yes or no.
It's
I'll
one
take
of
that.
those two.
No,
I'll take that.
I don't need no drones,
Yeah.
officer. I was in the alley for no reason. I was just walking.
Yeah.
You were saying.
But for Pokemon, I really enjoyed playing the tutorial to start off and like learn what I was doing. It was really a lot of fun.
Tutorial.
And
Taylor loves a tutorial. Oh man,
I had to.
He hasn't even played the actual game yet. He's playing the tutorial.
I was not gonna jump in.
Chandeliers.
I was not gonna jump in and play online. I haven't done any of the main story tournament modes. I've just done
I haven't
online
played a
battles.
tutorial in like years.
I had to do the
Skip
tutorial
those.
because I needed to know what I was doing.
You don't need to know what you're doing. I'll tell you why. Because I played it in Japan, all Japanese, and I did okay.
Yeah, but when I was playing, when I played online, I didn't do okay. Like I don't want to button
Taylor's
mash.
bullied on the
This-
field.
With this fighting
That's
game,
what these
there
games
are. Yeah, but with this one, there is a lot of
Calculator
different moves,
button.
combos, and strategies you can implement. And so I just wanted to know
That's
how
what
to
fighting
do.
games are.
I know, but I just wanted to know the basics because I don't do fighting games a lot. The only one I've ever done is Smash. I played it for a long time, so I'm used to those controls.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I had literally no idea, and I could have gone on and played online and not know what I was doing properly, but I wanted to actually give it my all and get into this.
Wait,
because
we're not actually like getting mad at you that you
Oh, I
played
am.
the tutorial.
No, I am.
It's just
Okay.
no. I think there's a difference between playing the tutorial and like man, I really love that tutorial. Like, I gotta go back for more. Like, I wish they had more of this.
Let me rephrase it. I didn't complete the whole tutorial because once I picked up on what I was doing, then I left. Then I left the tutorial.
You know, if a cop was interrogating you, your story is all over the place. How did your dad pay it to Dutch again? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
See?
Was it not even to Dutch?
Cool. If we collectively murder someone, we have to murder Taylor along with that person because the person is going to easily beat the information out of him.
I don't think so.
We got your rating down from a 10 to 7.
I'm going to have like 10 different stories.
I think I figured it out. I think...
he's bipolar.
No, hey, don't joke about bipolar disorder, okay?
No, I'm just saying Taylor.
I think what we do, every time Taylor gives a score on something, we divide it by 2 and add like...
Add 2? Divide by 2,
Divide by 2, add 5?
No, that makes no sense. Divide by 2, add 2.5.
Yeah,
Because that works, right?
There we go.
I think that works.
Okay.
That works with the Pokemon example. We'll just go with that from now on.
Okay, so his new Batman vs Superman. So 4.5. So 7?
That's realistic. Okay.
That's pretty
Okay.
reasonable. That's pretty reasonable.
We bullied you into your new rating system.
Okay,
No,
so
like I
whatever
got my
he-
Taylor. I got my Taylor rating system, and this is your guys. Like okay, this is what he's actually talking about.
Divide by 2 at 2.5.
The only-
That's the
It's gonna get a little tricky when he gives something like a 3. I don't think it'll happen, but
Or when he gives something like
that's
Star Wars like a
1.5.
10 and he really means it, it goes down.
No one's
though,
gonna
right?
believe him.
I feel
Yeah.
like Taylor would be the kind of person to throw something like a 15 out of 10. You know?
That's true.
Then maybe I'll do that. I'll bear that in mind.
No, you can't think of. You just have to give it your honest rating, and then
Honest
we'll do
rating?
the math after.
Okay.
It's very
I can do
tricky
that.
math, so we're gonna need calculators.
You got any more on Pokken?
Warcraft and Assassin's Creed, they definitely have a lot on their shoulders.
They have too much.
Too much, yeah. I agree with that. But
Especially Creed.
like, I would love to see a Borderlands movie, especially if it's rated R and will be raunchy and everything. I think that would be absolutely perfect. And honestly, I would think it would be better than Assassin's Creed. I won't disagree with you with that because I love Borderlands a lot. And to see that in a cinematic like movie, I'm just saying that would be
Yeah, well, that's on the end of your bloopers
Nope,
for
I'm
sure.
only-
And I'll just play that for an hour.
It just their whole E3 is just gonna be
Yeah,
Zelda,
we can talk
isn't
about
it?
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they
so-
say, and I feel like that could, unless I don't know. I love Zelda, but that has to be a damn good presentation to make me care for a whole hour about Zelda. Like we're gonna sit and we're gonna watch it and we're gonna do a review, but like I don't know. Like what? Like, I feel like it's almost
hard
gonna be
to
worse
like.
than next.
It's hard to like try to defend them at
Yeah.
this point. You know, it's like, what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm expecting we're talking about Battlefield later, but I'm expecting this Legend of Zelda to be like as good as Battlefield 1. But we'll talk about that later.
Well,
I don't
that's
know- I
not
don't
a
know what
high
that
bar.
It's a pretty high bar.
I would never say any of the Battlefield games are as good as like Zelda's worst game.
No,
I
but
would
like
agree with that statement 100%.
You're
I'm
like
expecting
Battlefield trying to be
no,
as
no,
good as
no,
Zelda.
no, hear me
not
out.
the
I'm
other way
expecting it to be like graphic wise and as like hugely open world and just like on that large of a scale.
Why aren't you
can't
using like an
compare
open
these
world game? Yeah, you're like comparing like Godfather to like Spring
Okay,
Breakers.
Here, Elder Scrolls.
Like just because they're both crime movies.
Why don't you compare it to like Ocarina of Time or something? Like
Okay,
something within
fine.
this series.
I was
like,
trying not to go back
The
to like a
Witcher or
remake.
GTA, like any
I haven't
other.
played The Witcher,
But-
and
but-
GTA is
but-
too violent.
But that's a type of like that's what they're.
You're saying
world
about
game.
open world and graphics, though, not about
How is
violence.
Battlefield not violent?
Because
What
I
is
was trying,
this?
I was trying
Is
to rate the
Battlefield
one that's
open world game?
just huge maps and everything.
But is it open world game?
It is close. To...
No. Oh.
Never mind, just go.
What are we on? What number?
6.
6. Oh, okay. Wow.
Can't you see that? Like you've already mentioned the other ones on it.
No, mine are all like.
He's
1,
just shooting
5,
blanks.
3, like
Some are like horizontal, vertical. Some are in like Comic Sans.
They're color coordinated. I'm gonna pick from the movie Predators,
Ooh.
the predator that's tied up or whatever, and they.
Is this the newest movie?
The
latest
predator
one.
that's tied up or whatever. Number 6 on top 50
I
characters.
tried to find his name,
The
but
predator
I
that is tied up
I
or
couldn't-
whatever.
Man, he doesn't give a fuck. He's tied up. He's ready for
or
it.
whatever. Tied up or whatever.
I could not figure out what his name was, but it's when Adrian Brody runs back and frees him because he needs his help to get the ship. And the predator, for me, I'll explain why I like this. In movies,
You better.
Please do.
In movies, I love when
The character doesn't give a fuck.
The character doesn't give a fuck first off. But I love it when first of all humans encounter extraterrestrials, and then when the extraterrestrials are bad, but I love that part in the movie as well. But then when there's also that extraterrestrial that
Is tied
sides
up.
with the humans.
Oh, okay.
I like that where you
And
get to
gets the
see that.
ladies.
What?
And gets the ladies.
I guess the ladies, yeah.
when you see that relationship form, like, a huge. I was gonna go with the one scene, Alien versus Predator, when that one Predator teamed up with the girl, like, because he gets the ladies.
Oh yeah, he gets the ladies.
I like that connection between Alien and human to face like Alien again. I don't know why. That's just something that draws me to a movie.
Interesting.
So when in Predators, when you see the Predator pulls up the map of Earth or whatever and activates the ship, and then when the bad alien comes, the Predator steps in front of the human. That's the kind of thing I really like. And for a character as the Predator being so honorable and just being so, they have that certain high level of respect. I don't know how they get that or where it comes from, but they have that for humans. I really enjoy seeing that, so that's why I was drawn to that particular Predator of all the other ones.
For your top 10, though.
Oh yeah,
top 10
definitely.
out of characters.
You know what,
Definitely.
Travis?
That speaks to me.
On
There's
his list so
million-
far, that was the most justified, and like he just had the most reasons for like, even though it was like seemingly a random character. You know what?
Have you seen Predators?
Not enough to remember the character that was the Predator that was tied up or whatever.
Morpheus is in it. Morpheus is
The heroes for this?
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Dengar.
I really like Dengar. I think he's
So who is that?
There's so many better ones they could have picked out of that.
There are.
lineup.
Like if they went with
Really?
Boss,
Dengar? Yeah.
I would have loved
Yeah.
Boss.
Why couldn't they get
Who is
Bosk
that?
or like the I-689?
IG-80.
Yeah.
IG-88 is pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like I would have loved them, but I mean,
they
I like,
chose Dengar.
I like Dengar. He's the
Look him up.
He's
He's a piece of shit.
I'm gonna look him up.
I love him as
Dengar was
nostalgia.
one of my favorite storylines.
Well, I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
if you watch the Clone Wars, you'd learn a lot about him. I mean, he's
I
a big
am.
character.
It's really hard to get
Have you
through
read
right
the-
now. That's not
Oh.
Dengar. It's really hard to get through right now. I'm still not gone through season 2, and I keep getting
No,
fucking
the
Jar Jar
first
episodes.
the first seasons are really hard to get through.
Yeah, they are.
I
That's why I watch
agree.
2 a night, and I'm like, I'm filling my quota. And I'm even like, everyone keeps telling me the Star Wars 3. Did you find a picture of Dengar?
Who the fuck is this?
That's Dengar,
I
and
wanna
he's
see.
The
he's
Taliban.
What?
he's a new playable hero now.
Where does he
I'm
go?
not okay with that.
I'm
Where
not
did he
gonna
come
buy
from?
the game.
He's in Empire Strikes Back. He's in the lineup of the bounty hunters.
Yeah.
He's one of the bounty hunters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I
it's
think-
like they picked one of the one of the lamest ones. He is the lamest one there.
Well, like I agree, they could have. I would have loved Boss or
Why not
IG-88,
Boss?
but you know, I'm not like pissed about Dengar. I think he's pretty cool. He's an
I think
underdog.
there's a lot of people who are like, really, Dengar? And I'm one of them.
I'd say the Jump Street should stick to itself, but I'm wondering, is it actually going to be like Men in Black combined, like with the aliens and stuff, or is it just going to be them being in like black suits, being like making their way up from where they are into being
No.
like high security? It's
There's
going to
gonna
be
be
the
aliens.
Okay, that's just going
You
to be
can't do
weird.
Men in Black movie no aliens.
That's just going to be weird. Going from where they are as being undercover grads.
Yeah, but
in, like,
these movies don't take themselves seriously at all.
Yeah.
So it'll
I
work
know,
perfectly.
but it's just going to be so hard to comprehend. Are they going to have aliens now and they're trying to find like this new drug that they put under their tongue and it makes them go like insane and trip out and there's, I don't
Well,
know.
that's why you gotta see the movie.
There's already a winner by the time this came out. Anyways, thank you very much for the whole year, and that's the most important thing. Thank you guys for sticking around, because
Yes,
like honestly,
thank you very much.
the last thing, not to brag, like we've gone like bigger and bigger as far as like listens. Like at the time of this recording, last year we averaged somewhere between 170 and 200, and now we go for our GeekVerse episode with like 500, 600.
Yeah.
And that's been a great thing for us. We thank you very much for supporting us, and like we said, we have lots of shows, and we think the people that are listening like that. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing. That if you like that, it's gonna be a full year. We got Spider-Man retrospective. We got to finish
Yeah.
off, so that's a long time.
That's gonna be the gift that keeps on giving. For
Taylor's gonna always love Assassin's Creed, so I think Geeks Creed is never going anywhere.
I don't think so.
I think you're gonna see Geeks Creed 5000, but whatever we do, we hope you enjoy it. Let us know how you thought of the bloopers or our year or anything in 2017. Make a prediction. I don't know. Thank you very much for tuning in, and have a good Christmas, good New Year's, holidays. Have spend a good time with your family and friends.
Yep, for sure. And we'll see you in 2017.
Hopefully, it won't be boring.